apparently if we buy this forest-friendly toilet paper made of bamboo, we will in fact uncrap the world. I'm not sure that's the only thing we need. What we really could do with is looking at our decision making and building into our decisioning a crap filter. If we look at the normal design-led thinking process, it starts off with in the divergent space where we're big picture thinking, we're trying to come up with ideas. And the reason for that is we've got a motivation, we're trying to solve a particular problem perhaps, and it also depends on what our purpose is, what kind of solutions we'll find. So we have a divergent thinking space. Let's come up with some great ideas, have a brainstorming session. Then we have to converge those ideas into what we think logically will be the best solution, and then make a plan of actions. The problem is that if we take these as basic intelligences like cognitive, behavioural, social and emotional intelligence, we've been adapted with those 4 intelligences and they've helped us so far. The problem is that what we're not doing is, because we've developed this kind of very left brain linear thinking about things, we tend not to take, because it's predictable. We find this space predictable, this is more unpredictable. And the thing that we keep missing out is the emotional intelligence side. People are always bagging on about leaders needing to be emotionally intelligent, but it's also an ecology check. So what I believe is that we need also to have a crap filter. So the crap filter, we start off with like the consequences. What are the unintended consequences of our decisions? If you've got a project on the go and you're a few weeks out or a few months out, you can quite often ask your team, what could go wrong with this? And they'll probably know the answer, but no one tends to come up with that, because looking at complexity within decision making doesn't feel very comfortable. It's a bit awkward. Things aren't so predictable. And so we don't ask what the unintended consequences are or what the real costs are. I mean, we see this all the time, train lines that don't go anywhere, projects that don't get finished. Or we create something and go ahead with that, but then realise that we can't support it. Talk about ships, warships that can't go anywhere, which is probably a good thing. And then assumptions. What are the assumptions that we haven't challenged? And also, is it really solving a problem? Or are you just creating another problem? We quite often I have a bugbear about dog poo bags. People scoop up the dog poo when they're in the countryside as well, and then just chuck the bag in the thing. So you haven't really solved any problems. Is it really supporting people? Supporting, educating people, perhaps. Certainly with the toilet paper, they tend to, what they're doing is using that money that they get to then support people in developing countries with their sanitation challenges and that kind of thing. So yeah, they are supporting people. And would the planet agree with it? Quite possibly. It's better than maybe the industrial stuff that they're doing now. But anyway, these are just people. Is it solving a problem? Is it really solving a problem? Or is it just creating or displacing the problem onto somewhere else? Is it supporting people? And is it really regenerating the planet, which is where we need to be? So yeah, a crap filter. Not only will you need some toilet rolls, but you'll also need a crap filter in your decision making.